Hello, everyone. My name is Greg Napier, and I'm coming to you live from my home here in Columbus, Ohio. And I wanted to shoot this quick video, and it's going out to all my network marketers and business owners, and actually fathers that are raising their children and running a household. So it's a really good video that I'm going to share with you that from a book that I read on whenever you want to master something, there are 4 things that you have to consider when mastering something. And I know you're saying, Greg, what are those 4 things that I'm going to need in order to become a master? And there's going to be time. There's going to be frustration. You're going to need a lot of energy. And you're going to have to be willing to change. So let me go there. There's time, energy, frustration, and change. And let me explain that to you. In order for you to master something, you're going to have to put the time in. You can't expect to, become just say a plumber in 2 weeks. You're going to have to put time. And in the course of you just trying to become a plumber or in your endeavor to become a plumber, you're going to have to put some time in. It's going to require a lot of energy. And of course, you're going to become frustrated with it because it's something brand new. And you've never done plumbing before, but you have the desire to become a plumber. So you have to be willing to make the change and the sacrifice in order to do that. And will frustration set in? Absolutely. So the reason I use plumber, because plumber, that's a skilled profession, just like the profession that I'm in, which is called a networker or an entrepreneur. I would really prefer it to be called an entrepreneur. And the reason I say that is because I'm a person that loves to paint pictures. So if I paint a picture and you may be a plumber, you may be you're aspiring to be a carpenter, or you may be a school teacher, and like I said at the beginning, a parent. All of this is going to take time, energy, lots of frustration, and you have to be willing to make a change. So whenever you're out doing whatever you're doing and pursuing whatever career you're pursuing or whatever you're doing in your life, just know that you're going to have to put some time in. And you will have frustrating days. If you learn how to weather the storm, those frustrating days will diminish. They will go from here to here to here to done. And then you've learned how to adapt and overcome. I was in the United States Marine Corps for 4 years. That was one of the key elements that they taught us. We have to learn how to adapt and overcome. And within time, I learned and I understood what that meant. Was there a lot of frustration in there? Absolutely. Did I need to exert a lot of energy? Without a doubt. If you've never been in the armed forces, and especially the United States Marine Corps, I'm going to tell you, we did 13 weeks of boot camp. I thought at some point I was literally going to die. But I made it. I was willing to put the time in. I definitely had to exert a lot of energy, and boy, was I frustrated. Lots of times frustrated. But I was willing to go through all that to make the adjustments for the change. Henceforth, I came out of the Marine Corps, did 4 years in the United States Marine Corps, went on to a very good, career inside of the U.S. Postal Service. And boy, did that take a lot of time. 25 years. Listen to that. 25 years for the U.S. Postal Service. Did I exert a lot of energy in 25 years? Most definitely. Was I frustrated? Most definitely. But the change was great. It allowed me to interact with a lot of different people. I learned a lot of different things, moving back and forth. And I'm saying all this to say all this, ladies and gentlemen. And then after working for the Postal Service for 25 years, I went into became and is becoming my career as an entrepreneur full time. That's why I came up with the title. In order for you to master something, you have to be willing to change, and you have to be willing to endure the time, and you have to be willing to be feel the frustration and give it a lot of energy. I mean, these are the 4 elements that you're going to have to do. Once you master these 4 elements, your life will become what one of my friends and mentors likes to refer to as Neo of the Matrix. Once Neo got it, everything started moving in slow motion. So with all that said, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to get some more value and some more tips of things that I do, go over to my blog, which is GregoryNapierHQ.com. The link will be below. You can click it, go over. I have a lot of tips and tricks of what you have to do inside of this industry. And that most of it is free. Most of it is free because you have to become valuable to people in this marketplace. Give a lot of value and people will follow you. That's another video all by itself. So I'm going to leave you guys as I leave all of my videos. Learn to schedule your own time, because if you don't, someone will schedule it for you. Bye for now.